We just studied the Sutram 3.361 which says Vyadhajapor and Upasarge. Let's take the next Sutram in the Ashtadhyayi which is 3.362 Svanahasor Va. Svanahasor Va. Anuvritti of Anupasarge is coming down from 3.361 into 3.362. This Sutram 3.362 also applies to only two verbal roots, Swan and Has, which is Swana Shabde in the Bhvadiganaha and Hase, Hasane also in the Bhvadiganaha. But now the Sutram says Va. So this prescription of the affix up is only optional in the case of these two verbal roots. And we know that in the case where up does not apply, then we'll have to go back and use the affix Ghai as per 3.3.18.19. And the vritti of Ghai comes into 3.3.18.19 from 3.3.16. And here also in this Sutram 3.3.62, just like in 3.3.61, Svanahasor is Shashti Dvivachanam, but actually it is Panchamyarthe Shashti, so really it is Panchami Dvivachanam. So following the verbal root Swan or Has, the affix up is optionally used, provided that any one of these two verbal roots is not in conjunction with Upasargaha. So that is the condition of Anupasarge, which runs down from 3.3.61 to 3.3.65. So 3.3.62 also requires Anupasarge. And we know that this affix is used to denote either bhave, the sense of the verbal root as having attained to a completed state. This of course coming down from 3.3.18, or any karaka except the agent of the action, provided the word so derived is the proper name, that's coming down from 3.3.19. And as already mentioned, in the other case, when the affix up is not used, the affix ghai is used as per 3.3.18.19. So let's take a quick example. Let's take hasanam hasaha athava hasaha, derived from the verbal root has, which is hase hasane in the bhvadiganaha. So here we have two forms, one by applying the affix up and the other by applying the affix ghai. In the case we apply the affix up pakshe, we take has plus up. By this sutram Svanahasor Va, in the absence of this sutram we'd have to use ghai necessarily. We would not have had the form hasa, but now this sutram allows us to use the affix up optionally. Remove the letter pakarasit sanya halantyam tasya lopaha, and we get the pradipadikam hasa. Now in the optional case where up is not used, then we go back to 3.3.18 and use the affix ghai. Lonavanda lopaha by halantyam nyakarasit sanya lashakvatadite ghakarasit sanya tasya lopaha, and here we apply ata upadhayaha to do the vridhyadesha in place of the penultimate akara of the angam has, and we get the pradipadikam hasa. So this is how we get the two forms hasaha, hasaha, depending on whether we use the optional affix up or we use the default ghai. And the sutram has the condition of anupasarge coming down from 3.3.61. So if we do have upasargaha, then we have to necessarily use the affix ghai. We cannot use the optional affix up. The sutram 3.3.62 does not apply, and so we'll get the forms parasvanaha, prahasaha. So anupasarge ityeva, parasvanaha, prahasaha. When the upasarga is present, in this case pra, then we have to use the affix ghai and get the forms. For example, prasvanaha and prahasaha.